Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Spuds.
We are doing something big.
Yeah, why not?
Get it? Because it's the second, not the first.
Okay.
Bigger is better.
We're playing Pokémon Stadium 2 because reasons.
Yeah, this was a game, I guess from our childhood, but by that I mean Kyle played it a lot and I loved watching, and then sometimes I would just be like, hey, Kyle, you should play Pokémon Stadium 2, and then he'd just play it again, and he had bunk beds, so I would go into his room and sit on the bottom bunk, and he'd sit on the top bunk, and we'd play.
Yeah. I didn't really have a plan going into this. I just decided to do the Challenge Cup so you guys wouldn't have to watch me pick a team. Yeah. But yes, I won a TV at post-prom that didn't get cable or anything like that, but I just plugged in an N64. And I would literally just sit and play this, and Dan would just hang out on my bunk beds. And we just play this for hours.
Yep, we would play this, and then we would also do the gold and or silver transfer pack combo thing, and that was also a lot of fun.
Yup.
Can you reach me one of those pillows?
Can I check my team first?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Are these randomized? I don't remember.
Yes. Well, they're pre-selected. So let's say I need a water type, and I don't have a water type.
So you have to pick 3 of the 6 they give you.
Yes, correct. So I don't have a water type, which is unfortunate, because that would be very helpful.
You're facing markets.
I can do...
And this is the game where they either change their names or change the way they're spelled, right?
Yes, and it slightly changes the colorations.
Why?
Why? Because it's fun.
Okay.
I really don't have a good option for my last team member, which is unfortunate.
Who'd you start with, or do you want to keep it a mystery for the fans?
If I say it out loud, the game will hear me, and I lose.
Do you firmly believe in that?
This game cheats. I mean, it's just a thing. Like, I can cruise all the way through like all of the game, but then once you get to the end, there's some nonsense. Their Pokemon outspeed you when they shouldn't, and shit happens. But it's okay. It won't happen now because we're in round 1 and it's the beginning. It's
of course.
Super easy, so it's whatever.
Well, this is running nicely. We're running this on an HDMI modded N64. And it's going good so far. Looks clean.
This is also a test run of a new system to play this, though. Yeah. I may be a little wonky with the controls. We will see.
It's okay. If it works, you may or may not see us play a lot more N64 stuff in the future.
Yeah. So it's just kind of a test run.
Yeah. But we'll probably put this out anyway, so...
Oh, this is going out. Unless the episode ends up sucking, which it could. Who knows?
It won't.
Good point.
This could also be a good series, because you could do all the rounds of this, but you can also do, like, the story-ish mode thing.
Yep, I just wish that I could input real Pokemon into it, which I can't, but that's okay. Why? Because reasons.
Oh, right, because of the reason.
Because of the reasons.
Right, because the HDMI doesn't plug into your transfer pack.
Yes, in a world where this could have been something that's being emulated, yeah, you can't plug a transfer pack into something like that.
Oh, right, true.
In a world where that was happening.
It'd be funny if you were using like an Xbox One controller though to play.
That would be ridiculously silly of me. Why would I? Who would ever do something?
I don't know. That's why I said it'd be funny.
Yeah, that's a good point. It would be comedy.
Yeah.
So I just hit rollout. I'm just letting the game play itself now.
Does rollout have the same ability in this where you do it 5 times and it gets stronger?
Yep.
Great. That's very good for competition, actually.
Yeah. As long as you face... Oh, I was going to use Dig. Dosh. You're going to say, as long as it doesn't use something that is super effective. Or would make me miss. Dig?
Wait, does Geodude levitate?
There's no abilities yet.
Oh, so you're boned?
No, I'm not boned.
Oh, you could use Dig, too.
I'm especially not boned, because I remember how I set these buttons, which was not that, it was this.
Are you also using Dig?
No, he's faster than me. I mean, it won't do anything because he has little to no physical attack, but I have Hoot.
Oh, smart. Who's standing, by the way, not flying right now.
Well, yeah, he hops back and forth between his 2 feet. This game is the confirmation, by the way, for everybody who didn't know, that Hoot has 2 feet.
I didn't actually know that.
Yep, it's a thing. Well, because all of his sprites have him standing on 1 foot.
Right.
So people just kind of assume that Hoot has 1 foot, but he just kind of retracts. Oh, he uses Toxic. That's interesting.
That's weird. I don't like Hoot, and I'll tell you why. And you'll say, yeah, I know.
Oh, I already know the answer, but go ahead.
I just finished playing Pokemon Crystal, and Hoot/Noctowl is basically the only flying type in the entire game. And I got a Noctowl, and it sucked the entire game.
And I did warn you that it would suck.
But I was under the impression that, like, when I was on Victory Road or when I went to Johto, I'd find something else. Nope.
No, unless you want to use Murkrow or Gyarados, which you were using, but he doesn't really have flying moves.
He doesn't even learn Fly, so...
Nope.
I just needed someone that had Fly.
Nope, there really aren't many options.
Nope. And the other thing I hated about it was that when you go into... from Johto to Kanto, I should say, all of the Pokemon centers and everything have the items they would have in that that part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go into like Viridian City, you're only getting Viridian City items. It's not like you're going for your 9th badge, so you should have everything.
Yep.
Dumb.
Well, that would be your 16th badge, but I get your point.
I don't know what else I have to do in that game.
Well, you beat the rematch of the E4.
Yes.
So now you have to get the pass from Professor Oak, and you gotta go to Mount Silver and fight Red.
Right, and I'm not nearly good enough for that.
Correct.
Also, you won.
If I remember your party. Yeah. Well, the first 4 are usually like a breeze that you don't really have to think through. It is Pokeball, so maybe I'll just cruise through the whole thing, who could say. So it's Poison, and it's Grass, mostly Poison.
I already don't remember my lineup.
I could tell you your lineup if I had a moment to think about it.
All right. Noctowl. Gyarados.
Can I? I was gonna say, can I do my thing first,
Sure.
Mr. Kid Rock?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'll tell you your lineup in a second.
Yeah, you will.
I think I'm using the same 3. So you had Typhlosion.
Yep.
You had Lantern.
Yes.
You had Noctowl.
Yes.
You had Victory Bell.
Yes.
You had and then replaced your Gyarados.
Yes.
If I recall.
Correct.
You were using Granbull.
Yes.
And
I loved using Granbull.
An Eevee that you were struggling to evolve.
Which is still an Eevee. Which is ridiculous.
Why do I remember your lineup? Who the hell can say? Why does Nidoran look weird and using Thunder? Who the hell could say?
Why does Nidoran have Thunder? It's so stupid. My Eevee is like level 55 and still has not evolved.
Well, it's based on happiness, and you started using it very late in the game.
Yeah.
So.
And I did a lot of switching in and out to level up originally, because I think you get a level 20.
Yeah,
Yes.
20 or 25.
Why?
It can. I mean, the Nido line learns a lot of TMs, which is very useful for it, because as a stone evolution, it doesn't learn much leveling up, and all of its level up moves suck butts anyways.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's true, because once you give it a Moonstone, it does not evolve again? Is that correct?
You mean it doesn't learn any moves?
Yeah.
I think you said it doesn't evolve again, which is true.
Ugh. Why is it all Chari?
Because when they changed the nicknames, the colors changed. That's what I said before. That's not what I meant to do. What was I saying?
You were talking about the...
Oh, yeah. So Nido King and Nido Queen do still learn moves, unlike most stone evolutions, but nothing really good. However, for people who are speedrunning Pokemon I was going to say RBY, but just Red and Blue, the true tactic to speedrun the game is to just use Nido King with Thrash.
Really?
Yeah, that gets you through like the whole game.
Cool. When I think of Nido Queen, I think of Pokemon Blue.
Okay.
Watching you play.
Okay.
And Seismic Toss.
Okay.
But I don't know why. That's just in my head.
That's definitely not a typical Kyle thing, but I can't say it's not something that's happened.
And you get Seismic Toss in Cerulean City.
Yes.
Once you go up the bridge.
Yes.
And then you have to
keep going.
Use Cut, but you also have to get the trainer to walk away from the spot it's protecting.
Very good.
And there's a hidden item inside where he's protecting.
Yep.
And then if you keep going right, you go to Bill's house.
Yeah. He learns, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I was very late to the Pokemon game. We've said this many times on the channel before, but I spent a lot of my childhood making fun of Kyle for playing Pokemon.
Yup.
But secretly, when I was having bathroom times, I would play his Game Boy, and just from watching him, just like karate, I knew what I was doing. So I would always just go to the
Safari Zone
and try to catch a Scyther.
Or a Chansey.
Mm-hmm.
I have a specific memory of us being at a hotel in Florida and you wanting to do Safari Zone to try and catch me a Chansey.
Did it work?
Probably.
I wonder how many batteries we used as children.
I couldn't even begin. Because that's all I did. I was always grounded, so I just hid Game Boys and played Game Boy
Dude,
all the time.
I remember getting batteries for Christmas. Like, we would just get sacks of batteries.
Yes.
But I had a pocket, so I had AAAs, and you had a color, so you had AAs.
Mm-hmm.
And I had Pokemon Blue, WrestleMania 2000, and Super Mario Land. Deluxe, Super Mario Deluxe.
Correct.
That was my starting 3. Do you remember your first ever Game Boy games?
Yes, I absolutely can.
Was one of them Pokemon Red from Babbage's?
So, it wasn't like my first game, but it was the one I was most excited about. Because when I got my Game Boy originally, I had Batman Forever, which was terrible. I had Centipede Millipede, which was not terrible.
And Killer Instinct.
And Killer Instinct. And Yoshi.
And
Yoshi was actually my first game. But yes, I also had Kirby's Block Ball, which was an amazing game I would play right now and have a ton of fun with it.
That
Evergreen game.
So good.
Yep, and then eventually Pokemon Red, which, I mean, because I was also originally a Pokemon hater, just because everybody loved it so much, so I had to be cool and say I hated it until one of my friends named his Spearow after me, and then I started watching, I was like, oh, this is cool, and then I said I wanted it, and Mom and Dad were like, oh, that's interesting, and we went to a karate tournament in a neighboring state, and as soon as we got there, they were like, surprise, and gave me Pokemon Red, and I played it all day when I wasn't fighting. And that's all I did all day, and it was wonderful.
Did I get something?
I don't know.
I know we got presents for winning tournaments.
Yeah, well, for our black belts, we got presents.
You got Parappa the Rapper.
Nope.
You got... What'd you get?
Mortal Kombat Mythologist Sub-Zero.
And I got Twisted Metal 2?
Correct.
Right?
Yes, one of us got a good game, and one of us got a game that was balls.
And Justin got a leather jacket.
And I puked on it.
Yeah, you puked all over it. And then he woke up from a nap. We were driving home from the tournament. And he was like, "Ugh!" And Mom was like, go back to sleep. Everything is fine. And he barfed all over him.
I sure did.
That was cool.
What button did I even hit there?
Good job, by the way.
Puking on Justin or winning?
Winning.
Oh, thanks, man.
You don't want to puke on a... Could have been a former president.
Who do I want to use as my third? I'll use you.
Pikachu?
I don't have
Oh,
one.
that's I choose you.
But yes, Kirby's Block Ball I would play right now. That game was so... This is not who I meant to start with, by the way. I hit the wrong button.
Uh-oh. Everyone watching this right now, tell us in the comments, A, your first, if you owned a handheld, your first game for your first handheld, and your favorite Pokemon game.
Okay. Hey, Dan.
What?
What's your favorite Pokemon game?
That's a great question.
Thank you. Well, I have a thing at work as a counselor that I never ask kids a question that I wouldn't answer myself.
Right.
So you asked a question, so now you must answer it. I do the same thing on our streams.
For the longest time, I would have told you Emerald.
Mm-hmm.
Because I spent...
Spectacular game.
I spent so much time, because as you know, and I don't know, some of you might know this watching this video, every Pokemon game that comes out, I play and beat multiple times. Every single one.
Trained him well.
Emerald was... I played Sapphire and Emerald the most growing up.
Sapphire the most for me, for sure.
Sapphire, Emerald, and Blue were my 3, but I spent the most time playing Emerald. But it wasn't until recently that my favorite Pokemon game had switched.
Okay.
Because I think that my favorite Pokemon game is Arceus.
That's such a fun answer.
Because it was so different, and they put things in that game that everyone wanted to happen. We wanted 3D, we wanted the open world, we wanted the ability to see the wild Pokemon running around, using items and flying after them. You know what I mean? So
sorry, I meant to pick Mareep and I didn't get him, and now everything I have is going to get eaten by Poliwag.
You can always just redo it.
I will not, but thank you for trying.
Alright, cool.
It's fine, he'll die to poison eventually. Keep talking.
So Arceus to me might be the one. However, I really enjoyed, every time the next RPG comes out, I'm always really excited for it because I still love that style. The battle systems and the 8 gyms and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
So I might still stick with Emerald, but I think Arceus would be my one. And as far as my favorite handheld game of all time, I really don't know if we couldn't say Pokemon game, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would have to like walk.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose because I misclicked.
I have to like walk to my library and look. But I don't know. There's a bunch of them. Like, it's obviously has to be an RPG.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'd have to think about it. How about you?
Favorite Pokemon game is tough. It is probably Heart Gold.
Not Gold, but Heart Gold.
Heart Gold specifically. I mean, it's a million times better. Physical special split. So many more Pokemon, just improvements. Pokemon following you is cool. But you still get the fun stuff like contests, which I really, really liked from Gold and Silver.
Right.
Obviously, I dearly love Sapphire. And the newer games are a lot of fun too. And I always had a really soft spot for X and Y, which were always like some of my favorites. And I think
they're slept on.
It got bolstered because how much people don't like X and Y because they're easy. But I always just really liked it, and that was the first game where like I took a lot of time and like raised competitive Pokemon, like bred for perfect IVs and shiny hunted, and like I really went full ass into those games. So that is really a contender. But if I gun to my head, I had to choose, it's probably Heart Gold.
All right.
And also, like I said, and think about like the list of my favorite Pokemon. It's so many. Like, even though like the Gold and Silver Dex is so small, like so many of my favorite Pokemon came from Gen 2. Like, you know, Heracross and Typhlosion and Steelix. Like, there's a lot that I really, really like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably Heart Gold. My favorite handheld game? I mean, if I can't pick Pokemon, this might still be the answer anyways.
I think Pokemon won't count.
I mean, it's probably Metroid Fusion.
Ooh, nice.
Like, growing up, I wasn't really much of a Metroid person anyways, but Metroid Fusion was just like a really special game to me that I played so much. So that's probably it. It's probably Metroid Fusion.
I would have pegged you for one of those like DBZ card games.
I mean, there's only one, and I did enjoy that, but it's not my favorite. I did really like it though, so it's a fair answer. Let me try and pick the right Pokemon this time.
I don't know about my handheld. Like, I'm also having trouble remembering the name of some of them because I played a lot of DS RPGs growing up, but I'm thinking specifically the one with the Sky Pirates.
See, you say Sky Pirates, my brain goes to Skies of Arcadia, which is not what you're talking about.
It was very, very, very similar.
What system was it for?
DS.
A DS game.
Like, I want to go look right now and come back in 4 seconds.
I mean, but like, if you can sprint, then go do it.
Yeah, I'll sprint.
Go sprint.
Don't give me 4 seconds because I just tripped and I can't run.
Yeah, he just hit his foot on the table. I saw him do it. So while he does that, it's not Skies of Arcadia, obviously, because that's a GameCube game. I have no good option for the rest of these, so why don't I just use Sunkern for no good reason? Gonna do that. I don't know, you're talking to me from the other room and nobody can hear you. He's literally like saying, is it this one? From Sands of Destruction? I don't even know what that is. Oh, another answer for me could be like Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards. I played a shitload of that. I'm talking more quietly because I'm just talking to you guys now because Dan's all the way over there.
However...
Oh, he's back. And
there were two... Yeah, I think Sands of Destruction and there was like a couple other weird like RPGs in that genre that I really liked. But the two that I spent a lot of time on and I wanted you to play, and I might have actually had you play, were the Luminous art games.
Never played any of them.
Those games were great.
So Dan played a lot more like GBA and DS games than I did because at the time he worked at GameStop, so he just bought like all of them, and I would just go into his room and swipe them like one at a time slowly, which was nice. It was a good system for me because I didn't have to buy stuff, and I am cheap as anything, so I was stoked to just have like a system where I could play all the games.
It's still like that where I can just let you borrow a game.
But when's the last time I borrowed one of your games? It's been years and years and years and years and years. And I didn't want to bring up the fact that, like, handheld games also technically applies to Switch because that's a cop-out.
Oh, I wasn't counting Switch.
I know. I waited till you answered to point that out.
I couldn't even tell you my favorite Switch game right now. Tears Breath of the Wild.
Do you also like Breath of the Wild more than Tears of the Kingdom? Because I like Breath of the Wild more than Tears of the Kingdom.
I don't know.
Laura's in the same boat. I think Breath of the Wild is her favorite video game of all time.
I need to give Breath of the Wild another shot because you and I played it together, and I did not play it by myself.
This is true. I can tell you, like, because we played it together the first time, and then I played it by myself the next time. And I enjoyed it so much more the second time around because I was just, like, doing my own thing, so I got to, like, kind of explore more.
Right. And I played Tears a lot, and I think that I played Tears even after I beat the game. Like, I still found myself, like, waiting for closure.
Yeah, you played it a lot to completion and to get all, like, the items and stuff, which is what I did also.
And you know what we never also considered?
Sure, tell me.
Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks.
I mean, listen, you won't find a bigger Phantom Hourglass fan than me. It's one of my favorite Zelda games, even though people don't love it because of the timed element.
Right.
But I was a big Phantom Hourglass fan. Spirit Track's great too, but I really like Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah, I'm also really excited for the new Zelda that just came out.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that's a thing.
Yep.
Which is weird, but I didn't even know it was coming out. The one where you play as Zelda. The name of Echoes of Wisdom. There we go.
You're so smart.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
I had to think, like, what the hell is it called?
See, now I just want to, like, have a podcast and talk about old DS games.
Okay.
Or old video games.
What do you think we're doing right now? You think anyone's watching this?
Yeah,
they got this playing in the background while they're playing.
In the shower.
Okay, that worked. I mean, that's what Laura does.
I think they're playing with their dinghies.
No, I was gonna try and think of like a text-based game where they don't need to look at the screen, but I couldn't think of one fast enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they could be doing literally anything. I mean, they could be playing their own ROMs. Who the hell knows? And just listening to us like a lot of people do.
If you're watching this right now, what are you doing?
What?
Yeah, what are you?
What are you doing?
What are you currently doing?
What even?
Yeah.
Also, I hate that I'm about to win with a sun current. It feels dirty.
Well, you're just good at what you do, bro.
Well, sun currents and Flora suck ass. Though I might not win because he's para-flinching me, which is very rude. Oh, just kidding.
Well, you did say this game is crazy cheap.
Yeah, but not yet. It'll get there later. Assuming this is a series that continues, which it very well could be.
For us?
Yeah.
I sure hope we continue this. I'm enjoying myself.
Good.
Also, you have to do all the mini games.
Against what? The computer?
The one where they go Chancy, 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 that one.
I hate to tell you.
It's Barry.
Sure is. Clefairy. Chansey does have a game, but that's the egg collecting one.
Yeah, the one that goes Chansey.
Stop this. Yeah, no, the Clefairy is the teacher one. Both of those are actually Pokemon Stadium 1 mini games. Yes. I know you're pointing, but that doesn't work on an audio format, though, like we're doing.
They can't see me doing that?
No. Oh, hey.
What?
A straightforward one. That's fun. So let's see if I can hit the right buttons this time, eh?
Oh, did you...
I almost did it again.
Oh, wait, what did you do to your N64 controller?
I switched 2 buttons.
Why?
Because I'm a fool of a took. Sorry, that's not really a reference for you.
Oh, I get it. It was from,
I'll be proud. It's
Percy
fine.
Jackson.
Lord of the Rings.
Literally the same thing.
I will throw you. How dare.
What do you like more?
I've been on a pretty serious like Lord of the Rings kick lately. I don't know why. I've been thinking about it a lot. It might be because Rings of Power came out.
Did you watch Rings of Power?
I watched the first season. The second one isn't. It's out, but it's not done yet. So I'm just kind of waiting it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I will absolutely watch it and enjoy it. A lot of people didn't like it because they have like mini gripes. And the other people who are like, well, actually, push his glasses
Oh,
up.
the ones like, it's not true to the lore.
Yes, I read all 999 pages of the Similarian.
Yeah.
And they didn't have this crease in their ear. Like, whatever.
And then you say, shut up, nerd, go touch grass.
Basically. I was like, shut up, go and enjoy media, please.
Yeah.
People put a lot of work into a beautiful looking series.
Yeah, just like, enjoy it, bruh.
Yeah, it doesn't, not everything has to be the exact same and or perfect.
That's why
enjoy things for what they are.
Half of the people that hated the last season of Game of Thrones thought that too. That it didn't follow the story, but the other one's like, it just got rushed. Like the last season of Scrub.
The last season of most things.
You didn't like the last season of Scrub.
No one liked the last season of Scrubs. That's okay.
Did they win?
They scrubbed.
Oh, perfect. That's all that matters.
They scrubbed so hard.
Awesome.
No, it's like
so far away.
Literally, like with Lord of the Rings, with Rings of Power, like people are like, well, that's not how boats work, and that's like their gripe. They wanted a reason to be upset, but if you just like watch it looking for something fun and cool to watch, then it's a good show.
Not sponsored.
No, I'm not sponsored. I'm just biased, but I enjoyed it. It takes a lot for me not to enjoy something. Like, I know it's kind of like my bit on this channel that I'm like the grumpy one who doesn't like anything, but that's usually just because I have to deal with Nick and he makes me grumpy and I hate him. I know he's watching this. He knows. But no, like media-wise, like I only think there's like combined like 3 or 4 like movies or shows that I just did not like. Because like, you can find something to like with anything. Honestly, like anything that you take something from and gave you joy in one way or another, even if it's like doing excessive like whining and discussing on the internet, like you found something to enjoy there.
Right, like you took the time to watch it and you took the time to like come up with critiques and criticisms and opinions. So like you kept wanting to watch for that reason.
Yep, and gave you something to examine, and hopefully as a person you grew through the experience.
I understand. Double Dan wanted me to watch Vikings, and he didn't tell me that there was also a show called Vikings Valhalla. So then I watched like the first season, and I was like, why isn't this good?
and then he probably said, exactly.
He was like, yeah, this sucks. You're watching the wrong one. And then I was like, oh. So then I was like, wait, there's only like 3 more seasons of the show. So I watched them all, and I was pot committed. It wasn't that great, but I watched it. And then I watched Vikings, and I was like, oh, this is so much better. Which reminds me, we need to watch Shogun.
I've heard it's very good.
We also need to watch that other show that we watched one episode of, and we were like, huh.
That was so many years ago.
Oh, Into the Badlands.
That's the one.
Yeah. That one. Remember Into the Badlands?
Yes, we watched one episode like 10 years ago.
It might have actually been 10 years ago.
I know, that's why I said 10 years ago.
Cool.
It was a minute ago. I don't know why I'm using Hoot Hoot again. I'm falling into the same trap where I use a Hoot Hoot, but it has no attack. Oh, but I'm being swaggered, so that's fun.
Wait, you can still get swaggered?
No, but I know that as soon as I land, because I'm not killing it here,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get swaggered, probably.
Nope, it's gonna use Swift. Because I'm just guessing that it'll have Swift.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what? I was actually gonna guess that it was gonna use rollout, so...
Alright, well...
It makes me feel like a smart cookie.
Use Fly, and then it'll go away.
That's the plan.
Also, why does Hoot Hoot have Sunny Day?
Why indeed?
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. But in these games with normal types, they generally offset the poor normal typing by giving them interesting moves.
Like Thunder for a Nidoran.
Oh, yeah, but it's not a normal type, but your point
Right.
stands.
That's what I meant. So. Oh, Rick!
Welcome to Pokémon Stadium. Things live on one.
That's so annoying.
It's okay.
Can you use Quick Attack?
No, but I'm faster and I'm swift, so I don't care.
And Swift doesn't miss,
Correct.
everyone.
Blah.
Remember when Hoot Hoot had 2 feet?
Oh, now I got a crit, though, because he has 1 health.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. You'll get used to that in this game.
That's so dumb.
I think I'm just going to run through this whole tournament in this episode.
You only have 2 more, so...
I mean, it's not even 30 minutes yet, so it's whatever.
Oh, are you going to switch out?
Oh, for sure. I would like to try and preserve my perfect, so that I get continues in case I need them.
Do you get 1 for each trainer you defeat, right?
You get one continue for each trainer you get a perfect against.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that I had items. Because they're randomized, so I mean, they're not randomized, they picked them.
What does a gold berry do?
So it's a berry that no longer exists, but I think it has the same ability as a citrus berry, where it heals you by like 30 when you get low enough.
Alright, that's kind of handy for a battle.
Sure, I mean, it's an all-around berry.
We should keep our XD playthroughs going with Nicholas.
They've never seen any of those episodes. We've recorded like 10.
Oh, did they not come out?
No, none of them went out.
Oh.
They may eventually. We still have them.
Spoiler alert, we've been playing Pokemon XD, and by that I mean we played it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah?
Yeah, it's been a couple years at this point. That's okay. It'd be fun to continue.
Well, he was the only one that didn't play him.
Yes, correct.
Wow. Come on, bro.
It's fine. He's gonna miss Thunder. I decided already.
No, he did. You're right. What's this? 70%?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So when I played these games originally on my actual cartridge from home, I could actually just bring that over. I used Pokemon from my original Gold game, which only the battery died on it, and the cartridge of my Gold copy destroyed itself like a year ago. But only like a year ago did I finally lose all of my childhood Pokemon.
Wait, you didn't just lose the clock? The whole thing got wiped?
Yeah, the whole thing.
You should have Nick fix the battery and see if that helps.
It does not.
Oh.
We already had the discussion.
Remember when we tried to make a transfer pack work and it didn't?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if that was a controller of the transfer pack.
Oh.
Because we wanted to speedrun Gold. That was another thing that we liked a lot, or at least I did growing up, was you could restart Gold and Silver with the transfer pack and fast forward it like 3 or 4 or 8x.
Mm-hmm. Well, depending how many rounds of this game you beat, you unlock more speeds.
Which I think is super fun.
It is cool.
And what's the first thing I remember about Pokemon Gold from childhood?
My soul wants to say the bug catching contest, but I don't think that's the answer.
It's not, and it's much dumber.
From Gold and childhood.
Yep.
Interesting.
You would never guess.
Okay, cool. I won't then. Go ahead.
The first time you had a Mareep and I watched you use Headbutt on a tree.
Okay.
That was it.
All right. I mean, I pretty much did always use Ampharos, so that's fair.
But also Mareep, not Mareep, Headbutt was the first time you could headbutt items out of trees.
Pokemon, but yes.
Yes, that.
Yep. No, you're right. And you collected berries, and you can make balls. There's so many cool little features, which is why I like Heart Gold so much. There's a lot going on.
For those of you who don't know, you probably do, but Heart Gold and Soul Silver were the Nintendo DS remakes of Gold and Silver.
Yes, with newer mechanics.
Yes.
I wish I had a fighting type.
Well, I'll tell you what I don't like. I loved and I was very excited when Diamond and Pearl came out because those were the first DS games for Pokemon and they were Gen 5? 4?
Which game? Sorry, I was
Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, yeah, it's Gen 4.
But when you played, sometimes instead of saving the game, it would say saving a lot of data.
And it took forever.
Yes.
Those are my least favorite Pokemon games.
But the Underground was fun.
I love the Underground.
Except there wasn't enough to do.
True.
But yes, I loved going in the Underground and I loved digging.
A lot of people
fossils.
well, I can't say love Diamond and Pearl. A lot of people love Platinum because it was such an upgrade over Diamond and Pearl. But between Mount Coronet and saving a lot of data and deep mud and deep fog, the games were just like such a slog. So they're
I forgot about the deep mud.
yeah, so they're my least favorite Pokemon games by a mile.
Wasn't there like swamps too that like slowed you down?
Yes, that's what I mean by the deep mud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are whole routes. I mean, yes, you could beat the game without using those technically, but like don't put annoying shit in your game just to make things take longer. Like I don't want to get stuck and then have to like spin my control stick to try and get out of the mud and then get it again in 5 steps. That's dumb. Don't be dumb. Just let us play game.
I'm wondering if the developers, like, when they're making that game, like, let's put this in to see how much we can annoy the users.
Well, they did a great job.
They sure did. Also, want to hear my fun fact? I always thought Jigglypuff should be part flying.
You know what? Fine. He's a balloon.
He is.
Makes total sense.
Yeah, and he flies and puffs. Brain?
Normal type, why not?
You didn't die.
Nope, didn't think I would. But yeah, no, that logic makes total sense. I'm all for a Jigglypuff flying type. Even though he's fairy now. Which
Fairy
also
flying
makes
could
sense.
still be a thing, sure.
Yeah, like Togekiss.
When did the double things start coming out?
The
Like,
double things.
The double types?
What, like,
Dual type?
from the start?
Really?
They've never not been dual types. Oh, you bitch! Of course, he uses Icy Wind right when I switch into a ground type. How could he have known? Why would he use that against Marie?
Why does Jigglypuff have Icy Wind, is what I want to know.
Coverage. Like I said, normal types, they give him coverage moves to try and make them more interesting. Nobody wants to be out here using Tackle, which can never be super effective on anything.
True.
So, no, that's just what they did to try and make them interesting. And that's fair, because they didn't have anything back then. And Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff had okay special attacks, so they gave him a lot of special moves. Clefable more so. But,
Good job.
Thank you.
I thought you were going to die, though.
Never. Well, maybe.
I was going to say, but what about if you do?
Then I take it back.
Rock throw? Do you have rock throw?
That would be convenient, wouldn't it?
Do you have a rock move?
Yes, it's rollout, and I'm not doing it.
Alright, great.
He probably has Steel Wing, so...
Oh, I'm sure. Or something like, now you have Grimer out, he's going to learn Psychic.
Out of nowhere.
Yes.
Drill Peck works too. Wait. I've always liked Grimer and Muck.
I like using Muck a lot, but I always had like a weird affinity for like the giant icky poison people.
Hey, listen, I'm here for it.
You liked Garbodor too.
Yes, but one of my favorite Pokemon I've ever used in a playthrough was Alolan Muck. I loved Alolan Muck so much.
I liked Alolan Muck's colors.
They are cool, and he gets all the colors like wave through him like an actual oil spill. It's super cool, and it was a really, really smart design. But yeah, using Alolan Muck was just a lot of fun. The first time I played through those games, I used him like almost exclusively. That's not true, but I used him the whole time. He was great.
I always remember using Alolan Muck in... Sorry, I had a stroke.
Sure did.
Where did I use Alolan Muck? Pokemon Go.
Okay.
I was like, why did I use Alolan Muck so much? That's why.
Fair enough.
You know, I don't miss that game at all.
Kind of got the feel of it after several years.
But I told myself I was going to stop on December 31st, and I did.
Yep, I watched you delete it.
Yep, and I don't miss it at all. And every once in a while, I'm like, you know what? I still won't miss it. And Nick's like, you're talking about it, so you do.
Well.
But not gonna lie, it was a lot of fun. But I got to the point where I just I stopped doing raids. I stopped doing gyms. I stopped doing everything except turning the game on and getting my daily spin and my daily catch.
That's kind of the limitation I put on myself. Like when I just stop playing a game because I have trouble stopping playing things. As soon as I hit the point where I'm just playing it out of obligation, oh, I have to do my daily thing. I don't care, but I just have to do it. As soon as you get to that point, that's when you really know that you're just you're done with something and it needs to be over.
Like something that rhymes with fubble you, fee, fooperfard.
Listen, I still play WWE Supercard a good amount, so that's okay.
I'm convinced at this point you're probably the best in the world at that game.
And yet, nowhere near it. Even though I've been playing it since its inception, it's been
thanks,
a million years. Yeah, thanks, Buck, for making me obsessed with a stupid app game for over 10 years.
And you were the only one to not pay for anything.
It's true. No, he got me hooked on that game because we were at dinner. He's like, oh, you have to download this. I was like, all right, cool. And I downloaded it. And then, I played it nonstop. And then I went to talk to him about it 2 days later after he, hammered on me to download it. He's like, oh, yeah, I already deleted that. I was like, God damn it. And here I am 10 years later, still playing it. Oh, cool. Thanks for the crit.
That's annoying. It probably was 10 years ago.
Over, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's alright. As long as you still enjoy it, who cares?
Yep. I don't play it nearly as much as I used to, but I still play it a good amount.
That's okay. I don't...
Hey, look, another crit.
You did. You died. You're done.
Well, Grimer's dead at least.
There goes your perfect.
It's the last trainer, so I don't really care.
Oh.
You can't get a perfect against the last trainer.
You can't?
Well, I mean, you can, but you can't use the continue anywhere. Because it's the last trainer.
Oh, and you don't get to roll over your continues to the next level.
No, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. Because if you lose, then you're done. And you can't just continue that, like if you died and you didn't have continues, you'd have to start from the beginning. You couldn't just do this whole thing again.
Yes,
like this
correct. I'd have to start from 1. Oh, cool. He lost his speed tie. That's fun. That's perfect.
And he missed.
Well, yeah, because I was in the air. That was the point. Rude.
Jesus. He's gonna use thunder. You're faster.
Yes, speed tie action.
I always wanted to like Swift growing up too because it looked cool.
Sounds cool too.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep,
And it like always felt like it should be cool because like as a kid I was always like, oh, Swift, that's Mewtwo's move. Because when you got it, that's basically what he had. He had Swift. And he didn't learn much else for God knows forever. He had like Barrier, Swift, Recover. Like his moves were not good until you gave him decent moves. Crap baskets. Okay. All right.
I don't know how to retort from crap baskets though.
Oh, sorry. That's actually a DBZA reference.
DBZAR?
No, DBZA reference. Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I'm allowed to reference them because they stole my joke 8 years ago.
I love DBZ Abridged.
Good.
It's my favorite show.
Cool.
They ran on a cloud for 1 episode instead of 30.
That's DBZ Kai. But that was abridged in itself, so you're not wrong.
Team 4-star.
There you go. You did it.
I had breakfast with them.
You meet everybody. It's
Remember?
a thing.
I ate breakfast with Team 4-star, and we had bacon together, and then I had them say hi to Holly.
You did tell me that.
Yes, because we have a friend named Holly who had a giant crush on either one of them or all of them. And then I was like, can we take a video together where you just all confess your love to Holly? And then they did. That's the end of my story.
Very nice of you.
Yeah. That was one day, and then the next day was breakfast. And you won. Not even close. Just kidding. Also, here's something that you know, but I'll tell everyone else. I really enjoy the move Sand Attack.
It's pretty dandy.
Sand Attack, Toxic, Confused Ray.
That's literally what he toxic me already, and now he's confused me. So, that's why I thought you should be an Umbreon boy, because that was his whole deal when he was competitively good, or at least annoying.
Really?
Toxic, Confuse Ray, Recover. Yeah, he was annoying.
That would be annoying if it wasn't me doing it to someone else.
Yes, it's great when you're doing it.
Right.
Someone else does it, it's balls. So I had to... Well, I'll be a triple asshole. I flashed him twice. This is the only way I can win. Is if I'm a jerk, because I can't hit him with Thunder. I assume he doesn't have a ground move?
Yeah, don't assume.
He's got Dig.
He has a ground move.
Yeah, I see that.
You just gotta hope he misses, that's all.
What? In what world is he faster than me? In what world?
What?
I hate this game.
How did that even... What? I don't understand.
This game's rude.
Why did that happen?
This game's rude.
That's so dumb. So dumb.
Very much so.
Did you use it again?
Nope, I wish it did though. I assumed I'd be faster. I was not.
Dumb.
Dumb.
Because now he's gonna use that, so you have to use that and then that. He's gonna miss, so fine. What? And now you go first?
I love this game.
That's so stupid. So stupid. And now he'll be faster this turn?
Yeah, probably. Uh-huh.
Why?
I hate this game.
They really do try to cheat.
I hate this game.
This video's been almost an hour long.
It's been 44 minutes. Shorter for them because we had like a minute flip set up in there. And I'm faster. So that's fun.
That's so silly.
I hate when you say that.
Why?
I don't know. It feels very disingenuous.
Oh, I meant it.
I mean, it is silly.
So dumb, though.
And now I have a poisoned, weak Pokemon left.
Yeah. That's definitely slower.
So I am definitely faster. But I'm not going to kill him before poison kills me.
Maybe he'll use Dig.
He's going to use Dynamic Punch.
Is that a thing?
Wait for it.
Is? Take up half. Not even close.
Nope.
Cool. And Hoot's all you have left?
Yo. Like, he won't land it, but I'll die to poison before I kill him.
Can you use fly?
I'll just take more poison damage.
How much does it take? 17, 18.
Yep, if I get a crit, I can kill him, but then I'll die to poison before my next Pokemon.
Grant, that's if he doesn't get you with
Yes,
that.
which he did, because of course he did.
And there goes the battle?
Yep. His mood is buoyant, Daniel.
That's annoying. We can't end the episode on this.
Why would I? It's the last battle of a tournament.
Right.
We're going. This is a long one. I don't know how Nick feels like editing this, but may just be, hey, long episode. Enjoy your podcast, everybody.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll never get bored of talking about things.
Well, we're on year 34 of it, so.
You're 34?
All day.
Shoot.
35 in a couple months.
Man, I'm gonna be old too one day.
Yeah. One day you'll be able to be as old as me.
Hell yeah. If you're watching this, how old do you think I am? After you played your first Game Boy game. Wait, why doesn't he? What? Hold on a minute.
Yeah, huh?
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
I was just looking at their lineup, I was confused.
That's fair. You're allowed to be confused. It's stupid.
Yeah, Igglybuff and Jigglypuff should be flying type to me.
I don't have a gripe with that. See, I still want to use Hoot, even though he sucks.
Are you going to?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's the only Pokemon who's like good against more than one of theirs.
Alright, whatever.
I think I used Sunkern this time, though, in case of Sandshrew. I don't remember. It was a long time ago that I picked.
Oh, but he'll use something different this time. Do you have a the move round?
I've got Roll Out.
And what's left?
Oh.
So does he, apparently.
It's gonna be like this. Well, get comfy.
Nice. I guess it's just gonna be a battle of who's stronger.
Oh, who misses first? Because he's faster than me, so I basically have to rely on a miss.
Oh, he'll miss. This is silly, again. That's 2 on the silly counter.
Yep. Chalk it up. Nick, silly counter in the corner, please. Don't.
Oh, shit.
He's not gonna anyways. Hey, would it be funny if I got a crit? I thought that was gonna say critical hit.
Okay.
It does not matter that I got a gold berry. Third rollout, I'm Toaster Strudel anyways.
Maybe.
No, definitely B. Unless he misses. He could miss. It's a thing that could happen. It won't, but it could.
Damn it, I was really hoping you'd have 1 left.
Yeah, no shot.
Jesus. That was just bad timing.
So who did I pick?
Alright, so I guess you should use not Hoot.
I'm going to use Hoot, because no matter who I use is going to die.
Can you...
Hoot could either outspeed him, or I could get my Quick Claw to pop.
I was gonna say fly, you can use fly.
Also an option.
Because that way if he uses rollout he misses, and then he has to start over again.
Either way, I think I'm faster. So,
Yes.
yeah, Swift would have done it too. But Fly's reasonably fine.
There we go. Perfect. That's what we wanted.
I feel like this is what happened last time, and I have the same 2 left, which is not good, because if it's Sandshrew, then I'm just back on the same thing again.
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I think I had less health last time. I think I was toxic when Sandshrew came in. I don't remember. We'll find out shortly when he sends out Sandshrew, and I go, ugh.
Hey, look, it's...
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's helpful.
Slay.
Yes, slay. Alright, good.
Yoink.
That's very helpful. Because this should kill him first shot.
Vital Throw, much like Swift, is not supposed to ever miss.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And it always makes you go second.
Is it strong?
Yeah, it's a 60.
Wow.
It's fine.
I thought that'd do more.
I'm not going to complain. This should do an okay amount of damage.
Yeah, not bad. But he's dead, so whatever.
Maybe.
Well,
I take nothing for granted in this game.
he's gonna use thunder.
Get out of here. Who invited you?
The other guy.
Oh yeah, that was right. That was me.
Right. Alright.
Farewell, snacks.
Yes. please hit.
Yoink!
Thank you. That's better than Sandshrew. Unless Sandshrew comes out now.
It's possible.
Who was the other one?
But I feel like it's going to be Execute.
Cyndaquil came out first. Execute would also be helpful. Wow. Why?
Because he sent out Machop, so I figured his other one had to also be weak against flying, or else he wouldn't have done it.
Okay, well, you win. So.
I mean, my last one's Mareep. That's not exactly a great matchup either.
Psychic.
He is Psychic type.
Yeah. Yeah, Hoot's just fine though, right?
Normal flying.
Yeah.
There were no pure flying types until Tornadus.
That's also dumb. No, silly.
It's both.
So this should kill you then.
Nope. Hoodoo has good special defense, as you should know from using Hoodoo.
Yes, defense was good. Offense sucked.
Yes, pile of buttholes.
Regular and special.
But he had good special originally in Gold and Silver, but when it was a combined stat, so he was actually pretty okay. Because his special defense was the same as his special attack, so his special attack did an okay amount of damage. But as soon as they split those up, his special attack became Cheeks.
Cheek.
Cheeks.
Like Mo Cheeks or?
Like Sandy Cheeks.
Oh, that's even worse. She's from dumb old Texas.
Who gives a fuck about double Texas? That's what Patrick said, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally
okay.
on air.
Verbatim, yeah. They're gonna say on God.
On God.
No cap, Daniel.
No kizzy. Tackle?
Yeah, I
what
guess.
What do you even do? Oh.
He's using Solar Beam.
Yep. Okay, well, yeah, hopefully this kills him. Oh.
Cool.
Okay. Try again. Iron Tail or Thunder, both not accurate. It's gotta be one of them, and hope you don't die.
I don't think this will kill me.
Okay. Well, hope you hit,
Thanks, pal.
or else you're dead.
But,
Oh, he still.
but wait, it couldn't possibly miss twice in a row, right?
Oh, true.
I really should have just used Tackle, because I should have known that it was going to be 2 turns worth of it.
Uh-huh. Do you have another Pokemon?
No. But it's fine, I couldn't possibly miss twice, right?
No.
I just, like, couldn't. There we go.
And a crit.
Yeah. Just to get that last 10 in.
That would have been a good way to end it, though. Just you getting fucking torched like that.
And then just tossing your controller across the basement.
Yeah. The N64 controller.
Yes. TM.
Court. Good job, Tara.
And hey,
You win.
I got all the badges.
Make sure you save it. We put the Nintendo 64 memory card in the controller pack.
I don't need this. I don't need this. I can't stop this from happening. But I
The
don't.
letters are back to normal.
Yes. Well, they just do Pokemon names here. Or else they would have had to do a whole ass thing about it.
You think they have to clean up behind Grimer and Slugma? They're so gooey.
I do have a Goopy team.
You do.
I didn't really think about the fact that I had 2 Goop monsters.
Goop monsters.
And that's not even including Nick.
That's true.
3 Goop monsters.
Number of tries, 1.
Well, it is the Pokeball Cup, so let's not get too excited, you know?
Good job, buddy.
Thanks. Well, now the second cup is unlocked for the Challenge Cup.
Good, but we'll actually do that next time on Best Bud
That's
because
good plan.
it's time to go.
Yes, it is definitely time to go.
It's also bedtime.
For some of us, I have to drive home.
Hell yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye!